कोई स्कल्पचर इतना ब्रीथ करता हुआ, मतलब सारे स्कल्पचर लगते हैं बहुत अलाइव, लेकिन दिस वन इज़ एक्सेप्शनल क्योंकि वो लगता है कि ब्रीथ कर रही है वो तो बिल्कुल ही। बाकी स्कल्पचर्स लगते थे आफ्टर फिनिशिंग दे यूज्ड टू कम टू लाइफ, एंड दिस वन केम टू लाइफ इवन ड्यूरिंग स्कल्पटिंग। तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था बीच में कि मैं अगर इफ़ आई वर्क ऑन हर सपोज आर्म्स और मैं थोड़ा सा प्रेस कर दिया, उसमें से स्किन दिख जाएगी उसकी तो वो शील से ऐसा फील हो रहा था। And it was only after I joined architecture. I was completely bored in class. I didn't like architecture too much. I started drawing, doodling. I started making caricatures. Thankfully, that year there was an ad of Zika Institute. And then there was one session which was figure drawing. That time I did figure drawing and something जैसे होता है ना, okay, now this is it. This is what I like. When I was in college, I was also doing a lot of theatre, and I was mimicking a lot. And I would also mimic animals. I would also mimic dogs. I would mimic cats, cows, and so mimicry could be in theatre and it could be in art. So I'm trying to be as close to nature as possible, and the expression could be in different ways. And also appreciating the beauty of nature by going deep into the skin, because one way of appreciating nature is oh, very beautiful, and then we move on. But we really want to, like, it's so fascinating, it's so motivating how the colors are formed, how the forms are turning. Look at the beak, look at this fur, my god, so much of detail. So the only way for me to appreciate it properly is to draw or paint or sculpt. I can truly be with nature, and I do not have any great philosophy behind my art, because I'm not selling that philosophy. I'm doing art for my own sake, to be close to nature. So whatever art I'm producing, it is just a replica of nature. So I never wanted to sell any of my works. I've produced so many drawings, sculptures, paintings, but I never wanted to sell my work. However, I wanted people to experience my art. So I found this a nice combination where art is displayed in a house and people live there and experience the art. So they are sitting in a living room, and there is a sculpture also sitting there. So it's like people are always interacting with the sculpture somehow. They feel that the sculpture is live. So whenever we meet our guests, they are always talking about this sculpture. This one has life. It almost seems that it is going to move her head. So it's like interaction. If we are displaying in a museum or anywhere, people interact for few minutes and they move on. But here they live with the artworks and they tend to have more intimate experience with the art. That was the idea. New Retro is for creatives. It's for writers, actors, artists, musicians, animators, all those who are looking for a tranquil place to unwind themselves in an artistic space.